Hey guys, so ayan, bali after we have already designed our stopwatch, punta na tayo sa blocks. So click this one, then first na gagawin natin. So by the way, just a recap, so we have three buttons here, the start, stop, and reset. Then we have the clock component, which is a non-visible one. Tapos, what we need to do now is punta tayo sa blocks, and to start our program, we need to set variables. So punta tayo dito sa variables, then initialize global name to, itong name would be the name of your variable, okay? So kailangan natin is 4. Why? Because we need the hour, the minutes, the seconds, and the milliseconds. So that would be 4. So pwedeng i-duplicate nyo to, or you can just Control C and Control V. So ayan, Control C, Control V na lang gagawin natin. And of course, para sa mas madaling pag-develop and mas organize, i-rename natin to into, of course, first is hour. Hour, minutes. Next is seconds and milliseconds. Yeah. Then, of course, magsiset tayo ng value nila, right? And to set the value, ang ilalagay natin dyan is 0 muna. So, punta tayo sa math. So, in setting up value pala, since it's an integer, kumbaga naglalagay tayo ng value dito. Sa math tayo pupunta, okay? So, again, Control C, Control V na lang para mas madali. So, 0, 0, 0. So, yan yung first value muna nila. So, nag-store tayo ng value, which is 0. The next na gagawin natin, so we have already all the variables that will be needed later on to start our clock. Okay? So, next na gagawin natin is set natin yung visibility. Okay? So, punta tayo ng screen. So, as you can see here pala, as what I have discussed on the first session is, we have here the a different category of built-in blocks. So then on this lower part naman, andito yung mga components na nilagay natin on our screen, on our program develop. Andito silang lahat. So on screen, pagka-click mo ng specific component, may kita mo lahat ng mga code blocks na available for you to use. Okay? Kung paano mo i-manipulate yung behavior ng certain component na yan. So let's use this one. When screen initialize. So as you can see, yung color nito is like brown. Is it brown or yellow? Golden brown pala. Andito siya sa control. So basically, kailangan i-control natin yung screen kung ano mangyayari. So kapag yung screen nag-initialize, so meaning kapag nag-start yung mismong application natin, ito yung mangyayari. So when, then do. So sa do, of course, maglalagay tayo ng action kung ano na yung dapat niyang gawin. So ang mangyayari dyan, basically what I want to do is, di ba dito, we have 3 buttons. But what I wanted to do dyan is, dapat ang makita lang once our screen initializes is the start and reset button. So dapat yung stop hindi pa siya visible kasi nonsense yun. Okay? So what we're going to do here is balik tayo sa blocks, then set natin yung start button. Hanapin natin siya dito sa component. So here, click mo yan, then set. Punta tayo dito sa set visible. So natin yung set visible. So here, set start button visible too. So as you can see, di ba, very useful yung pag-rename ng buttons natin. Kasi mas madali nating ma-identify kung ano yung button na kailangan natin baguhin or kailangan natin galawin. So again, you can just copy, Control C, Control V lang yan. So bakit ko yun ginawa? Because kailangan natin yung stop button here. So yan, stop. Change. So meron tayong dalawa, start and stop button. Then set start button visible to, of course, maglalagay tayo ng value dyan. So, anong lalagay natin ng value dyan? Now, we are going to create a logic. So, punta tayo sa logic. And again, logic, as what I have discussed, is yung pag-set ng, kumbaga, Boolean decisions, it's true or false. So, lalagay natin visibility. Again, since gusto ko kapag nag-initialize yung screen, visible yung start button. So, lalagay natin yung visibility niya into true. While ito namang stop button, lalagay natin yung visibility niya into false. Okay? So, yeah. So, when our screen initializes, ang may kita lang dun is the start button and the reset. So, dapat ganyan yung mangyayari. So, let me try to connect this one on my phone. So, again, kailangan nyo i-download yung MIT App Inventor AI2 companion. So, scan the code. Yan, it's scanning already. And yan. Nagko-connect na sila. Dapat hindi makikita yung button. So, there we go. So, ayan, nakikita nyo. So, on this one, designer, since we are, kumbaga ito yung interface na nakikita natin once we are developing or creating the application, basically, lahat makikita natin. But, once na, ayan, makikita mo lang is the start and the reset button here. Okay, that is how it works. So, let's go back and continue to coding. So, ayan, nagkaroon na tayo ng idea on setting up ng visibility and such. So, next naman gagawin natin is kapag pinindot naman si start button, anong mangyayari? So, let's get this one. Again, I click the component of start button, then I get this code block. Then set natin yung clock. Yan, i-configure na natin. Kapag maglalagay na tayo ng behavior kay clock kung anong mangyayari. So, click natin yung clock component here. Then, hanapin natin yung set clock timer enabled. So, meaning, kung kailan ito mag-start yung ating client clock. Okay? So, dito, enabled to. Again, we are going to create a logic here. So, copy natin yung true. Put in here. Yeah. So, on this code block, dito na nagsistart yung nagsistart yung clock natin. Ayan. Then, kapag kinlik yung start button, what I wanted to do is yung ating start button is mawala. So, dapat hindi na visible. So, again, I just copy this code block. Select mo lang yan din dito. And ang gagawin na natin dito is false. Then, stop button naman would be true. Okay? So, that is true. Then, what else? So, that's it. But let me show you again pala. Sige. But, is it connected still ba? Try natin kung gagana na sila. Start. There. So, wait. Let me just refresh this one. Okay. So, ayan. Nakita nyo, diba, start and reset yung meron tayo. Then, once I have clicked this start, dapat mawawala na yung start dyan. So, ayan. As you can see, it changed to stop and reset na lang. Anyway, mamaya I'll share the screen of this one. But for now, let's finish the coding muna. So, that's how it works lang basically yung visibility. And actually, very, it's necessary in development kasi kumbaga para hindi confusing yung nangyayari, no? Sa program na ginagawa mo. So, there. What else? So, punta naman tayo sa stop button. So, let's click this stop button. And when the stop button is clicked, yan. ang gagawin natin naman is ito. We can actually copy this whole thing, but anyway, isa-isa lang. So once nag-start, of course, mag-enable yung clock natin. And once we click the stop button, dapat mag-disable na yon or mag-stop yung ating, what do you call this, clock. Okay? So, yeah. Then, copy again natin this one kung ano ba yung dapat mag-view na dyan or mag-display na dyan. So, set natin yung start button kapag stop is true. Gawin na natin itong true. Then, stop button is false. Then, what else? There. I guess we're all set na. Then, let's now configure naman na yung clock natin. So, let's click on this clock. Then, ito yung kanyang code block na kailangan natin when clock.timer. So, under this one, isi-set natin kung ano ba yung dapat na mangyari dyan sa clock na yan. Okay? So, ano bang dapat mangyari? So, it is now time for us to use these variables that we have created. Okay? So, to use that one, magsi-start tayo. Saan ba magsi-start ang time natin? Of course, with the milliseconds, right? So, you just need to hover your cursor on this one and get this one. Yung set global milliseconds 2. Okay? Diyan na tayo magsi-set ng value. So, yung set is, of course, setting a value or giving value to that specific variable. Then the next one is naman get, which is retrieving na the value of that certain variable. Okay? So, punta tayo dito. Get, put this here. Then next is to set value again. Pupunta tayo sa math. Okay? And then what we need there is para mag-start yung pag-count or pag-increment ng time natin, we need this code block which is addition. Okay? So put natin yan dyan. Then, kukunin natin ngayon, ano bang i-add natin? I-add natin yung value nito ni global milliseconds which is this one, 0. Here, di ba? Meron tayong 0. So get, kunin natin yung get. Put natin yun dito. Then, of course, ang increment natin is by 1 only. So, punta tayo dito, get tayo ng math. Then, put 1 there. So, this code block basically is nag-i-increase na tayo ng 1 on our milliseconds. Okay? And next thing we need to do is to create a statement. And that will trigger na kung anong mangyayari. So, on this control, under control, we have get this if then statement. Then, ang kailangan naman natin ngayon is to count or compare na kung anong mangyayari. So, what we need is, okay, this one. Kasi ang gagawin natin dyan is, kapag na-reach na, magsiset tayo ng value. Like, kung anong na-reach na value niya, magka-count naman ng 1 dun sa seconds natin. Okay? And ang gagawin natin here is, kunin natin itong get again. So, if get global milliseconds is greater, kailangan natin dito is greater than, then value again. It will depend on you, ha? But what we're going to hear, oops, just delete that one. Copy natin to, then put in 9 here. So, ang logic na mangyayari dito is this. Oh, wait. Okay, so, if, di ba nag-i-increment by 1 yung milliseconds natin, and if it reaches 10, which is greater than 9, magsiset tayo kung anong mangyayari na dito on the then phrase statement. Okay? So, ang mangyayari dyan is we will set ngayon si global milliseconds. Copy natin to or duplicate that one. Global milliseconds to clear that one. Magre-reset siya into 0 na. Okay? Why? Kasi nag-reach na siya ng 10. So 10 yung limit natin. Then kumbaga reset to 0. And then may 1 na ngayon si seconds natin. Okay? So set naman natin si, let's just duplicate this one then. Set natin si global seconds to, copy natin to para madali na lang. Need math lang. So ayan, seconds pa rin, then 1. Okay? So ayan na. Once na nag-reach ng 10 yung ating milliseconds, magre-reset yung milliseconds natin into 0, then magka-count naman ng 1 yung ating seconds. So that's how it works. Just like, yung sa ano lang yan, kunwari, for example, is nag-reach ng 59 minutes, then, by the way, it's 60 minutes, then if 60 minutes, that would be 1 hour, then reset ulit to 0 minutes na, counting to 1 minute and above onwards. Okay, so what we're going to do is to repeat all of that conditions lang para ma-reach natin into hour. Okay, so ulit-ulitin natin, copy natin yung if and then statement na yan. So I just click the if and then code block, tapos copy. Then ang mangyayari na dito is yung seconds na. Then ilan ba kailangan? 59 seconds, di ba? After 59 seconds, so I mean that would be 60 pala kasi it's greater than 59. So after it reaches 60, yung ating seconds is babalik to 0, then yung ating minutes will increment 1. Okay, so minutes, yeah. And let's copy again that one. Then global minutes. 59 pa rin, same thing, of course. Then global minutes. Then global hour to 1. So there we go. We have the milliseconds, seconds, minutes, and hour here. Okay. Then the next thing we need to do is i-display na natin yung hour niyan dun sa ating label here. Dito dapat magdi-display yan. Okay? So to do that, ang name niyan is label 1. Okay? Label 1 here. So label 1, punta tayo kay label 1 on our component. So set label 1. Is it label 1? Yeah, it's label 1, right? Yeah. Okay. Label 1 to, yeah, that text. So dito yan sa baba kasi ito yung pinaka behavior na ginagawa natin, yung do. Yeah, do. To magsiset tayo ngayon ng text, right? So kailangan natin is since we were going to get each of this time variation, kailangan natin is yung join. So dito yung kumbaga nangyari is concatenation of text. Okay? So ang kukunin natin first is the hour since ayun yung nandito sa pinaka left side natin. Get global hour, then mag-a-add tayo ng isang empty string here at ilalagay natin dyan is this colon para dito may hiwala yung bawat time variation natin. May indication na it is for the hour, it is for the minutes, it is for the seconds. Okay? And as you can see here, ang default na meron sa ating join is 2 lang. But don't worry because we can add another string to that with on clicking this one. It got disconnected. Namatay na yung phone ko. So let's get string here. Ayan. As you can see, nag-a-add na siya ng nag-a-add, right? So get ulit natin. Ang i-get natin naman next is the minutes. Then copy natin this one. Put that there. Then global seconds. Then kulang pa ng another string. So let's put in another one. Copy this one, put it there, then global milliseconds. And there we go. So we have all of the things that we need. Ayan. So ang gagawin natin ngayon is to try that thing out. So let me just reconnect again my screen. So connect again to try your clock. Kailangan mo lang gawin is to click disconnect, then AI companion. Okay, then automatically mag-generate siya ng code. And let's have it scanned. Ayan. Loading na. Just wait for a while. And there we go. Ayan. As you can see, nagsa-start na yung ating clock right away. So here we have the milliseconds, then the seconds counting. So ayan, nagka-count sila. Why? Because ayan, hindi siya nag-start, nag-ano siya agad. Hindi natin na, may bug yung ating code. Why? Because after initialization, nag-start agad yung ating, call this, clock. Balik tayo dito sa designer. Okay? Then let's click on this clock. Tapos timer enabled. Ayan, no? Dapat naka-uncheck siya para hindi automatically mag-start yung ating clock. Okay? So let's get back to our application. Wait, it got disconnected again. So let me just reconnect it again. There. Ayan. Just wait for a while. By the way, kaya siya laging nag-disconnect kasi I have Zoom opened on my phone din. Kaya medyo mabigat-bigat yung kinakarga niya. So, ayan. So, as you can see, hindi na automatically nag-start yung ating clock kasi we have unchecked this time enabled on the designer editor. Ayan. That's the thing that I just forgot. Ayan. So, let's try to click this start button. So, ayan. Magsa-start na siya. As you can see, nagka-count na again. Yung mabilis na nagka-count is our milliseconds din. The next na nagka-count is yung ating seconds. The next thing dyan is this one. Where's my finger? This one is the minutes. Then this one is the hour. Okay? And as you can see again, we have the stop and reset dyan. So once we stop that one, ayan, I click the stop. Allow me to share the screen on my phone, okay? So, share, let me share. Wait, stop ko muna yung sharing nitong isa, then let me share this one. So, my screen, allow. There you go. So, ito yung App MIT AI2 companion. So, let's open that one. So, ayan. Since it is still connected, nag-stop ako kanina sa timer. So, yan, you can, again, click the start and magko-continue yan. Then, stop. Ayan, nag-stop siya. Yung reset button natin is not yet working. Why? Because we haven't configured that one yet. So, balik tayo sa ating code. But let me just stop this one muna. Share my screen again. There you go. Punta tayo sa blocks. Then, ayan. What we have configured is the start button, stop button only. And what we're going to do right now is ito, configure natin yung reset button. So let's see kung ano dapat mangyayari dyan. It's confusing. Na, okay. So, isa-set natin yung label. So, by the again, yung nagdi-display ng time natin is the label 1. So, set natin yung label 1.text2. Ayan. Then, kailangan natin is text. Okay. So, to have that back to being empty, let's put 0, 0. Ayan. Apat, right? So, yan. Then, again, okay. Once na nag-start yung ating program, dapat hindi rin mag-work si reset button. Okay? So, punta tayo ulit kay reset button. But we can just copy asan yung reset natin. Here. Oh, no. It should be the enabled. So, punta tayo sa reset button. Enabled. Punta tayo kay set reset button enabled to. Where is it? This one. Enabled to. Ayan. Kailangan kapag nag-start or here pa lang, initialize, naka-false to. Kasi magiging nonsense, right? So, hindi pa tayo nagsistart ng clock natin. Dapat hindi pa pwedeng makapag-reset, right? So, yan. Naka-false natin pag nag-initialize. When it starts, dapat mag-true na to. Okay? So, let's have it true. Then, kapag nag-stop tayo, let's have it true then. Ayan. So, let's get back to our clock. There. Ayan. Nag-refresh na siya. Dito na lang muna para not confusing. So, wait up. Okay, let's get back to here. Reset button enabled to false. Let's refresh this one. So, yeah. No. Okay. Dapat hindi mag-enable ang ating reset kapag while starting ang ating or while counting ang ating clock. Okay. So, there you go. Start. Okay, so let's get back to here. So, as you can see, hindi pa siya nagsistart. So, I'm gonna click the start na. Ay, mali. Start. Ayan. Okay, here. Stop and reset ang meron. Then, our clock is starting. Then, yung reset is not actually clickable. As you can see here. Then, kapag nag-stop ako, ayan, nag-stop na yung time. Yung ating reset will be enabled na. So, after I click this reset, where is it? So, by the way, ayan mo na yung clock, okay? So, click ko yung reset, then, ayan, nagbalik sa 000 yung ating reset button. So, that's how it works. Basically, that's how the stopwatch works. So, ganun gumawa ng ating simple application on the MIT App Inventor. So what we have done is setting up ng variable, yung visibility for the for accurate program, then yung pag-set dito ng values to our variable. Okay? So ganun lang kadali yung MIT App Inventor. Then the next thing we are going to do is ipapakita ko yung example ng alarm clock naman with the use of extension. Okay? So, as what I have mentioned is, ito, punta tayo sa MIT App Inventor Extensions. Ayan. And yung pupuntahan yung site is this Pura Vida Apps. So, yung mga nandito nakikita nyo is not owned by the MIT App Inventor themselves. What anyone actually can create an extension. So, ang ginagawa kasi ng extension actually is, it's like built-in na code. So, i-download mo lang yon, and kung ano yung function na yon, hindi mo na kailangan pa ng mahabang code to do it. And automatically, magagamit mo na agad. So, what we're going to do is sample alarm. So, ang i-download natin is this one, alarm extension. Actually, you can use different extensions here. There's a bunch of it here. Oh. And balik tayo dun. Sino yun? Yan. Ang gagawin natin, simple alarm muna. So, click mo lang to. Then there. May kita mo din yung mga, kumbaga kung paano yan gamitin. There. So, what we're going to do is to download that one. Kasi may download here. Okay. Wait up. Download. Let's download this one. It's free. There. Ayan, download pala. Ito, ang kailangan nating file is yung AIX file. Okay? So, automatically, mada-download yan here. Dapat, just wait. There we go. Wait lang, kailangan kong close to. Close na natin yan. Then, balik tayo. My project. So, let's just start muna lang. So, this one is alarm. Sample alarm na lang lagay natin. Sample alarm. Ayan. Okay. Create new project. So, there we go. So, ang kailangan natin, i-import muna natin yung ating extension. So, may kita mo yung extension here on the component pa rin. Ayan, no? Pinakadulo. So, import extension. Then, choose file from my computer. So, ito yung dinownload natin. Right? Ayan na yung reason. So, open that one. Then, import. And it must be shown here. Okay. Nag-disconnect again yung phone ko. So, it's here, Typhon alarm. Okay. So, now let's create na simple alarm. Ano bang kailangan nating component? So, first is maglagay tayo ng kailangan natin ng layout muna. Again. So, horizontal arrangement. Or, no. Let's delete that one. Maglagay muna tayo ng text boxes. Yeah, horizontal arrangement. Sige. And edit natin yung width. Again, is fill parent. Para yung size ng width ng ating device. Dito naman sa user interface naman tayo. So, what we need is a text box. 2 text box. Ganyan na lang muna, but we can improve this one para mas makita agad. So, 20. Text box 2 is 20, then text box is 20. Or like, to 18 na nga lang. Masyadong malaki yan. Ayan. What else? What else do we need? Kailangan natin yung, let's put this one into center pala. So, on our screen, we have horizontal arrangement vertical arrangement rather. Yeah, center. And ang kailangan natin next is the button. Button. Should be centered. So, center natin yan. And this button naman is para ma-save yung ating alarm. Okay. Set alarm. Then, kailangan natin ng message. So, kapag create ng alarm, set tayo ng, set natin? Hour, minutes, and yung message, okay? So, another text box here, maybe. Pwede na yan. Let's edit that one to 18 na lang din. There we go. And hint. We can put hint, so it's like the placeholder. Let's put in here hour. Then minutes. minutes. Hang on. Then message. Ayan. So, again, rename natin yung ating mga components. So, this would be the hour. This would be minutes. And this would be message. Then, this button is the save button. Okay, so that's all that we need. So let's get back to let's now proceed to coding. Ang una nating gagawin, okay. So ano bang kailangan? So magti-trigger dapat yung ating program once the set alarm button is clicked. So ang gagawin natin ngayon, punta tayo dito ulit kay save button, then when save button is clicked, yan, magsaset na tayo ng ating program. Anong mangyayari? So let's look at our, oh wait, I haven't dragged the extension component pa pala. Let's get back to here, extension, drag natin to on our screen para ma-recognize siya. Balik tayo sa code blocks natin. Then as you can see, it's here. Wait, yan. It's here na. Ayan. So as you can see, ito yung mga code blocks na available for us to use this fun alarm on or our extension pala. Yan. So we have here message, hour, and minute. Kumbaga, ayan na nga yung sinasabi ko, built-in na. Diyan na yung kailangan mo. So, saan natin kukunin to, mga to? Basically, dito sa mga nilagay natin. So, what we are just going to do is, igiget lang natin yung value. So, we don't need to set value na kasi kukunin lang natin kung anong in-enter ni user on those fields, okay? On those text boxes. Ang gagawin natin dyan is .text. So, yan. Message.text. Kasi kukunin natin kung ano yung text na nakalagay doon. Okay? So, let's copy again this one para mas madali. Yan. Copy lang natin. Hour, then what's this? Minutes. Okay. So, that's all this. Then, what else do we need? So, after ng pagka-save ng button, I wanted na to clear these fields. Kasi if you didn't do that, ganito ang mangyayari actually, no? So, let me just connect again my AI companion. Oops. Wait for a while. Let me just reconnect this one. Ayan. Ito. Nag-load pa siya. So, ayan. It's not actually visible. So, ayan, meron tayong makikitang tatlong field. But let's edit na lang muna yung background nito into accent color. It's the background color. Let's have it dark gray. Ayan, para makita. So, here. Ayan, so tatlo yung makikita natin dyan. It has the hour, minutes, and message, and set alarm. So actually, it's a 24-hour format ng time. So it's 3:36. Let me just put in here. So that would be 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, diba? 15, and then it's 3:37 na. So let's put in here 3:38. Then message is time to wake up. Time to wake up. Ayan, wait lang. Let me share this screen na lang din para nakikita. Kasi it's hard to do this actually. Magsiswitch tayo ng different screens. Okay, so ayan, as you can see, ayan yung sinet kong alarm. Then, click ko yung button. Ayan, set alarm. Yan. So, walang nangyari sa mga fields natin, right? Kasi wala tayong sinet doon. So, as you can notice here on the top part of my screen, meron nag-set na alarm icon dyan. So, that is basically how the extension works. So, ayan. 3:38 na. And, ayan. Nag-alarm na yung phone ko. So, stop. So, basically, our application works. So, kailangan na lang i-polish natin to. So, what we are going to do right now is, wait up. To set those fields. Okay? So, balik tayo dito sa ating program. At ang gagawin natin to remove that hindi maganda sa mata na program is magagawa tayo ng procedure. Okay? Kasi kumbaga paulit-ulit natin itong gagamitin or like para mas organized, that's the use of procedure. So, isi-set natin yung text na ito nila hour and nila minutes or ng ating text boxes to clear. Okay? So, text set hour.text to gagawin natin dyan is empty lang. Okay, so yeah, copy natin tong mga to. Those are 3, right? So hour, minutes, and message. So, ayan. Then, i-call natin yan. So, how to call that one? Punta ka sa procedures, then kapag nakagawa ka ng procedure, nandito yan. Okay? So, let's edit this one lang muna pala right away. So, clear. Yan. Click again to, then call. Okay? So, dapat sa pinakadulo yan mangyayari. Okay? And I want to see kung ano yung alarm natin. So, to do that, we can just put label here for ano lang, visibility lang. Put tayo ng label dito. Yan. Pwede natin yung i-gawing, by the way, yung font is i-edit din natin. So, yan. Then, let's make it bolded para madaling makita. This one na lang din. Then, font color would be white. Let's have it white para makita natin. Then, clear natin yung text. Kasi, dapat ang may kita dyan, yung time na nilagay natin. Okay, and to do that, punta tayo again label 1 since siya lang naman yung nag-iisang label na nilagay natin doon. Then, text. Ito. So, before na mag-set or mag-clear yung ating fields, kailangan makuha na natin. Kaya, nilagay natin to sa top part. Then, punta tayo dito sa text ulit, tas join. Okay? Then, kukunin natin tong mga to. But, hindi natin agad yan ganyan ilalagay kasi what we need is, yan, sige, hour muna, hour. Then, kailangan natin ng space for that para differentiate natin. Yan, then, mag-add tayo ng another string. Again. Then, let's get this minutes here. Then, let's add another one. Kulang pa pala. Ang ilalagay natin dito is to space lang para sa ating message. Oops, no, not that one. Try to put this one na lang. Then, kukunin natin yung message. Okay? So, there we go. So, ang mangyayari dito is pagka-save natin, yung sinet natin na value dun sa ating fields is maibabato dun kay label, which is this one. Dapat mag-view yan dito, mag-display yan dito. Kung anong laman nito, mag-display dito. And then, maki-clear yung ating fields. Okay? Ayan o. May clear kasi tayo dyan. So, let's try that one. So, balik ako dito sa aking phone. Wait up. Share ko pala muna. Ano ba yan? Okay, screen. Ayan. Let's get back here. So yan, ito yung pinaka unang makikita. So as you can see, meron tayong placeholder na hour, minutes, and message. So it's 3:42. So again, 15 yan. 15. Then let's have it 43. Then ho-ho. Ho-ho na lang. Ho-ho. Oops, no. It's 43 na, ang bilis. Let's have it 44. Yan. So once na-click natin yung button, dapat mag-clear yung fields natin and may mag-view dito on the sa babang part ng set alarm kung ano man yung input natin. Okay, so let's try to click this button, tap this button. Ayan, so as you can see, na-clear na yung ating fields and then yung time is nag-view dyan sa baba, then the message. Okay, so that is how it works. So let's just wait for it to alarm. So makikita natin dito in the upper part again. Mayroon tayong alarm icon. Okay, let's just wait for a while. Then the next na ituturo ko is the simple animation. Simple lang. I mean, kung paano mapagalaw yung image, on how it you can control it. So, yan. Alarm na siya. Nakita mo dito may ho-ho. Right? So, that's the message. So, that is how the MIT App Inventor extension works. Okay? So, balik tayo. Stop sharing ko na to. Balik tayo sa share ng aking computer. Yan. Then, last thing na gagawin natin is simple animation lang. Balik tayo dito. Create another project na lang tayo. Yan. Sample animation. Okay? So, yan. Okay. So, to learn another component pala, here, punta tayo dito sa drawing and animation. So, dito mo makikita yung canvas and image sprite. Anong purpose na to? Actually, you can explore things here. Just click on the question mark icon para malaman mo kung anong meron or description ng specific component na yon. So what we have here on Canvas, two-dimensional touch-sensitive rectangular panel, and so it is driven by the X and Y axis that will allow your image or your component na nakapaloob dyan to move, okay? So that's how it works. So drag natin yun sa ating screen. Then what we're going to do is to fill that with our parent. And then height, let's have it 80% only kasi maglalagay tayo ng button sa babang part. Then image sprite, ito yung pagagalawin natin image, okay? Then buttons, we need the buttons. But before that, kasi kailangan natin dalawa sila. So horizontal arrangement mo, lalagay natin here. Then button. Dalawang button. Ayan. So, again, sa screen dapat center. Ayan, para naka-center silang dalawa. Then, yung button natin, let's have it, yung text is left. Okay, move left na lang. Move left or move right. Ayan. But, anyway, later na lang pala. Sige. Ayan. But the first thing that I'm going to let you know is actually this one. So, syempre, image sprite yan. Wala pa tayong makikita image. We need to add muna. So, dito pala, the media, dito makikita lahat ng media na in-add mo. You can add audios and images. Yan. So, picture, this one. Let's upload para magkaroon ng picture yung ating what do you call that? Image. Okay, so let's pick this little lion. Okay. Ayan, as you can see, it's too big, right? So, pwede natin i-edit yan through this one, of course, sa height. Let's have it 80 siguro. 80, 80. Then width is 80 rin. Yan. So, asan na siya? Hindi siya nag-appear. Kulit nito. Wait lang. So, i-move muna natin yung width na nga lang. Automatic muna. Then the width. Oops, I have clicked the canvas pala. I'm so sorry. It's 80. Okay. Then yung image, ayan. Image natin. Let's have it 50. Then yung height is automatic muna para we can see it. It's not appearing na. Wala na siya makulit. Okay, okay. Here na lang. So the as mentioned, meron tayong x and y axis then, di ba? So that will determine the position of your image on canvas. So basically the x-axis is the horizontal arrangement of it. Okay? Yung distance niya horizontally on our screen. So let's put it to 0 para makita. So ayan. As you can see, nandito yung ating image na, right? Then, ayan siya. Ganyan siya kahaba pa. And yung height, gawin natin, kasi naka-automatic, gawin natin itong 80 rin. So let's see. Then it's 141. How about we make it 120? There we go. So, ayan. Diyan nag-move yung ating call this image. So, ganito yan. To make that move, so basically, all we need to do is, wait lang, reconnect ko lang. So, yan. So, dito sa X and Y axis, again, is the position of that certain image on your canvas. Then, to move that one, meron tayong speed dito, as you can see, right? So, wait lang, ang cute niya dito. It's not balanced. Look. It's not balanced. So, let's have it 80 rin. Ayan. Medyo okay na. Edit na nga lang muna natin yung background color natin to green para kita si tiger. Little lion pala. Tiger to ba? Hindi pala to lion. Okay, so to move that one, click mo yung image sprite. Then you can see here the speed, diba? So, pwede na, naka 0, 0 siya, so hindi siya mag-move. So, to have that move, pwede natin iset to ng 5. Then, enter. Yan. It's actually moving na on my screen pala. Were you able to see it? Yan, nagpunta na siya dun sa dulo kasi nag-set na tayo ng speed. Oops. Ayan. So, let me refresh this one and look. Ayan, nag-move na siya, diba? Ganyan. So, that is how it works. So, pwede nating imano-mano, like 0 ulit to. So, balik natin. So, yan, bumalik siya sa gitna. Ganyan yan nangyari. Then, let's get back to our, what do you call this? Blocks. Then, punta tayo dito sa when button 1 click. Oh, by the way, the left button and right button. Then, what are we going to do now? So, set natin yung, what is this? Ayan. X niya 2. Okay, so here it is. If you are familiar with the Cartesian, what do you call this graph, or basta yung X and Y. So basically, on the right part, it is positive, consists of positive numbers. Then, pag left part, it is for the negative numbers. So basically, kapag i-move natin ng pa-right, dapat positive number yung ilalagay natin, right? So, ang gagawin natin dyan is to set math, lalagay tayo ng math, and since again, mag-add tayo, right? So, ang ilalagay natin na folders to how it is nga ulit. Okay, so what we need to do there is, oh, wait up, it's left pala. This addition, that would be right dapat. So, right, so kukunin natin yung X, ano to, image sprite. Punta tayo kay image sprite. And kunin natin yung, image sprite dot X. So, yung value ng X ni image sprite or yung position niya in the X axis, mag-a-add tayo ng specific value to move that one. So, ayan. Actually, it will depend kung anong gusto mo. Then, itong number na to pala, yung value na yan will determine how fast your image will move. Okay? It will depend on you. You just need to observe na lang that one. Then, so ito is for the right one. Then, duplicate natin to. Gawin natin tong left. But this one, mali to. Delete that one. Kasi ang kailangan natin naman is magma-minus. Okay? So, so minus 4 naman tayo ngayon. There we go. So, let's try to do that. Designer, balik tayo kay designer. Then refresh. Then, there we go. So, this is what will happen. So, nasa gitna siya, right? And when I click this move right, click ba? Ayan. As you can see, nag-move siya. Medyo mabagal lang. And move left naman. Ayan. So, that is how it works, basically. Okay? Ayan. Kita niyo. Wait. Let me share na lang itong mismo screen ng phone ulit. Allow. Okay. So, there we go. So, when I click this move right, nag-move siya pa right, then move left, move siya pa left. Okay? So, that is how it works. So, what I have to show is yung kung paano mag-manipulate lang naman. Kasi we have limited time only. Kaya, ayun muna yung mga itinuro ko sa inyo. Okay? So, again, you can explore it if you want, if you are interested in mobile development, mobile app development. You can use this one because it's easy to use and fun din naman. So basically, that's all it is. So you are now knowledgeable in working with the image, sprite, variables, what else? Extensions. You can explore that one. Pwede mong basahin yung mga nandito, or you can what do you call this? Look for tutorials then on YouTube or what. And by the way, if you want to anong ginawa natin, MIT training, no? Ito yung clock. So, if you want na i-download yung mismong application, bali parang kasi ginagamit natin through phone. Through phone is just emulator para makita natin how it works. But to successfully build your app, pwede mo siyang ganito i-build as Android app APK. Yan, mag-generate yan into an APK file which you can install na on your phone, or you can send it to your friends kung gusto mong ipatry sa kanila. Kumbaga, multiple, na yung user. Kumbaga, mismong app na, i-install mo, naka-build na yung application mo, ready for implementation, kumbaga. Ganyan. So that's all about the MIT App Inventor. And again, if you are interested on it, you can explore more of it to have more advanced knowledge. Okay. So yan, you can just scan the QR code and redirect ka to download that one. And there we have it. May APK file na tayo ng what do you call this? Stopwatch application na ginawa natin with MIT App Inventor. Pwede mo na yung i-send and i-install mo sa cellphone mo. Ganun lang yan kadali. So yeah, that would be all about the MIT App Inventor, and I hope you were able to learn something from that. And if you do, please improve that one kung gusto mo pang mag-flourish on that certain field. Okay, so that would be all. And what else? Again, I want to remind everyone to do your tasks and update your attendance sheet and task sheet, of course. Okay? Because as what I've said, yun yung magiging basis for your certificates and to show na you are being a responsible person. Because you are committed on upskill as a trainee and as an intern. So therefore, you must do your responsibility here. Okay? So that would be all. And um what else? I hope na after 2 weeks, so that would be on the second week of January pala, you will be given 2 weeks to finish all of your tasks. And after that one, i-cross-check na namin yung mga outputs with your sheets. Then, I release na yung certificates. And by the way, again, I wanted to inform you na if you are interested or if you want to have your certificates printed, you can make a request lang by message nyo ko, DM nyo ko, or actually you can DM Rachel or Russell or Sir Happy and me, of course. Or you can just chat on our GC about doon. So again, to inform you, each certificate is cost 100 pesos. So that includes certificate holder, your certificate itself, and personally signed by Sir Happy. So what is the purpose of that? Bakit ina-offer na rin yun? Actually, may mga nagre-request din kasi nun, and we're just trying to open that one kasi in the future, you will need that one kasi. Why? Kasi e-certificates, meron kasing mga different companies, sabihin natin na they are doubting yung authenticity ng e-certificates kasi since it is digitally made or electronically made, pwede naman kasi i-edit lang yan, madali lang gumawa ng e-certificate, like create ka lang dyan yung layout and then put in the details, then yung signature kasi pwedeng makuha or like gawa-gawa, ganyan. Although it has the logo naman, but it's a different thing pa rin kapag it is really coming from upskill ID workshop itself kasi dun ka nag-training, dun manggagaling yung certificate mo and they will give it to you as a hard copy. It feels more real and plus personally signed pa. So that adds up more into the authenticity of your certificate. Kasi once we apply, then we have mentioned that we are skilled into this certain field. So we need to show an evidence. We need to prove that we are really skilled to that certain field. Okay, so and to prove that one, we need to show our certificates. And iba pa rin kasi yung kapag galing mismo sa upskill yung certificate mo, right? So again, that would be 100 per certificate plus yung shipping fee, sagot mo na lang. So the process of that one pala, so request, then you need to show your certificate. By the way, on our case, since you are all interns naman, meron pa ring record. But para mas madali na lang din yung pag-cross-check is isend nyo yung certificate na na-receive nyo from upskill to validate na talagang meron kayong certificate at kung ano man yung certificate na ipapaprint nyo. Pwede naman kayo yung mamili or if you want na yung package na in-offer ni Sir Happy. So in this training kasi we have 10 topics, right? Plus yung OJT certificate. So that's a total of 11 certificates and he's offering 1,000 for it. So if we will count it individually yung certificate, So that would be a total of 1,100. But he gave a discount, so 1K na lang yung magiging ano. And I guess yung through Lala Move, that would be available only on the NCR. Then if outside, that would be through LBC na. Cash on delivery is available naman if through Lala Move siguro. But I suggest you pay it online na lang din para mas smooth yung transaction natin kasi ako ganun yung gagawin ko. So yeah, that would be all. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to message on our GC or DM nyo ako. Then that would be all. So thank you so much for being part of the Upskillary Workshop internship training. I do hope that you really learned a lot from it, and those skills na you have learned from here, hopefully magamit nyo yon for your future jobs or for your benefit or whatever purpose it is, as long as it is good. And yeah, hope what that would be all again. So this is Charlene again, and yeah, so thank you everyone, and take care and continue working for self-fulfillment, and see you when I see you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, that will be all.